Let's see if we can pull up the old sphincter laptop right here. Where is it? It's right here. Sphincter Betty Formaton. Did you guys know Flin Flon, Manitoba is actually where hell is? You can't make this up, man. Flin Flon, Manitoba is hell. So you just have to go underground to get there. Google it right now, you'll see what I'm talking about. I know there's a lot of people out there, you don't really think about certain things unless you're really forced to, you know what I mean? I think some people don't even really check out like factual stuff. They'd rather go look up stuff on like ghosts and spirits, but you don't believe that there's anybody that's running a child trafficking ring. You know what I mean? That's a famous politician or a famous lawyer or a famous actor. You guys are like, oh, it's conspiracy. But like you'll sit there and you believe in like, I don't know, like just the dumbest stuff possible. You know, the dumbest stuff possible, right? So you limit yourself when you don't take life entirely seriously, right? I believe in the paranormal. I believe that there's spirits or energy, maybe trapped souls. I do. I find it hard to believe that there isn't, you know, spirits and energy and things like that, right? But I get a kick out of people who are, you know, so dead set against some things, you know, oh, police couldn't possibly be evil, you know what I mean? But like there are bad spirits, you know what I mean? It's like just the nature of it all, you know? Always trust these people, even though like they gave blankets to the indigenous people and absolutely got them sick. And it's like, no, we swear we're good now. We don't make anybody sick anymore. So, like I say all the time, when you know, you know. This show is dedicated to the good people of the world, all right? I actually do have a phone call I have to make here. I hope I can figure that it's this one right here. I have such a hard time getting through to this company. We'll see if it happens right now. Hi there, is the owner in? Yeah, I've been calling for a few days about the possibly marketing, branding, doing some videos for you guys if you want paid promotional videos for the internet. Oh, you do already? Okay. Yeah, if you want, do you see the phone number there? Perfect. You got it. Thank you. Have a good day. I wanted to try and take a nap, and then I fucking get this dumbass calling me. Well, like, just I can't stand people who are like, if you're a talker, I don't want to talk with you. I'm so drained. I talk all the time, right? I don't want somebody to just sit there and go like this while and I'm not, I'm not a listener. I don't like people who drone on and on and on and on and on and on. Go make a YouTube channel and go drone on and on like I do when I talk, like, because that's what I do. I run a talk show. What do you want me to just sit there like the rest of the people on YouTube like this? 7326491 Shannon with a D says hi. Hi. And then they wait and they're like 736 Shannon with a D says hi. Oh, hi, Shannon with a D. Hi. And then they wait and they wait for a while more till another bot shows up that YouTube passed off to them, some pissant little pea brain bot. It's just sad what's out there, guys. Go look at a live streamer right now and you tell me how intrigued you are by that live streamer. And then you come to this show and you're like, what is this guy up to? You know what I mean? I am intriguing. People love watching me. Like it's a thing. How intriguing! Hi, Shannon D. Hi, Shannon with a D. Woo! Do you guys like giving nice gifts? Do you ever spend half your day driving around just so a couple people get nice presents? Do you spend more than $100 on gifts? Do you shop at the dollar store for your gifts? I've gotten some nice gifts from the dollar store for my family before. It's like there's certain things that I can't get in store, like in a big store, but the dollar store has them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get like gloves, pair of socks, maybe a toque. What else have I got? Some little candies and stuff or whatever. I don't really eat any candy or nothing, especially if I see it's from the dollar store. I'll just throw it out. But it's a nice gesture. But no, thank you, no, thank you. And I mean, you really kind of got to know the person. You know what I mean? Like, if you hand me a box of chocolates and I don't even like chocolate, you know, did you really give me a gift? How much time do you spend asking other people what they'd like for gifts? You know what I mean? I've given so many gifts in my day. I know these gifts are things people must have. You know what I mean? Cost good money. Good money. My hard work and everything else in between, wrapping it, making it, whatever it is. And then, you know, I've never gotten anything back that I've given before. That's how gracious and generous of a person I am. Maybe one or two people have given me a couple gifts, but it's I mean, you're talking when you compare it to some of the gifts they gave other people, it's junk, right? So it just shows people don't value me, right? I don't want gifts from people, but at the same time, if you're going to get me something, at least have my interests in mind. You know what I mean? But people use other people, right? They'll have you over for Christmas or they'll invite you to their birthday party is a good one. And then you're like forced to get them a gift. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even like you. I don't want to go to your birthday party. You know what I mean? I, I guess the best thing to do is say you're sick on that day. So if there's like a Christmas party you don't want to go to, a birthday party, it's best to say you're sick. That's the easiest way to keep it light. And then everyone's like, oh, hope Sean feels better. Yeah, you too, bud. Um, I don't know. There's too much uncomfortability at, you know, different times of the year for different reasons. And I've always said my Amma is like, since I lost my Amma, I don't really like Christmas, you know? And people don't hear me. You know, I say this all the time. People don't hear me. Like, oh, at Christmas time, I think of my Amma, you know? And I get very sad inside. And it's not, oh, boo hoo. This is a fact. I love my Amma. I miss her immensely. I had a great woman. She got me a blanket for Christmas. It was something I was freezing in wintertime. I live in one of the coldest places on earth. I got a jacket the next year. The year after that, I got an emulsion blender. I'm not making this up. I was 13. I got an emulsion blender for Christmas. It was one of my favorite gifts. I made milkshakes that whole year for my Amma and I, and anyone came over, I was like, "Do you want a strawberry milkshake?" Try that and tell me. Try that and tell me. Hey, Amma, tell him how good it is, Amma. You can't make this up. But I spent my whole life using my gifts to make other people happy. You know what I mean? I hope one day. My mom's got me nice gifts before. My mom's the only person besides my wife who will go out and get me something for Christmas. Not anymore, but when I was young. When I was young. My mom gets me stuff, but I don't ask her for nothing. Nothing. My mom will give me like $500 in cash. My mom bought me a laptop four, maybe 5 Christmases ago. My mom bought me a laptop. Was well, I said it was 500. I think I paid 780. So I chipped in $285, $284, and it was half price. The guy at Walmart, he said, I'm gonna take 50% off of it. I was willing to pay the full price. Like it was 1800 after taxes. He cut the price in half, and or 55% off, and he sold it to me. I was like, and I couldn't believe what was going on. I couldn't believe it. But that happened, you know what I mean? My mom bought me some boots, I think for my birthday 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 6 years ago. I just threw them out a couple weeks ago. So my boots lasted me 5 or 6 years. They're about $200 for my boots. 200 for my Nike ACG boots. Nicest boots I ever had. Nicest boots I ever had. I took those boots on live stream, over 350 walks on live stream. Me, you, and them boots went on. So I just like to thank all the people who got me a gift out there. And then there was people who were my buddies' friends, and they would get me nice gifts. Their parents got me nicer gifts than my buddies did. You know what I mean?